Hey, what's happening? This is Joe from Benro Production, and this is the SmallRig DSLR cage unit. Now, I chose this cage unit because it's small, compact, and lightweight, and it wasn't expensive at all. It was only $240. And as you can see with this setup here, I can go from studio to sit down interview with no problem at all. So let me show you what I have on there. I have a Mattebox on here. I have a rail block monitor mount with a 7-inch articulating arm, and that's where my SmallHD is attached to. On this side, we have the Zoom H5 with the shotgun mic capsule, and I have a working follow focus. Now, what I'm going to do is take everything off of this cage unit. But before I do, I want to show you guys how small the footprint is on this cage unit. So let me just take it off the tripod here. And you see that? That's a very small footprint. So I can go from my tripod here to my slider to my crane all the way down to my monopod with no problem at all. Now, and that's why I chose this, because this cage unit is perfect for running and gunning. It's compact and it's lightweight. So let me take all the gear off so that way you guys can see how small this cage unit is. Now, this cage unit does not come with rails. You don't get rails, and you do not get the handle. But what you do get is the actual cage unit itself. So let me take the camera off so you can see how small the cage unit is. And this is the actual cage unit itself. This is it going around here. Okay, you do get the camera plate, and you do get the rail block here. All right, and you get the risers, so that way you can adjust your rods up and down, and you do get a normal base plate. Now, on the base plate, you can request a Manfrotto dovetail base plate, and they will exchange this base plate out with the Manfrotto dovetail base plate. Now, you have mounting points on this cage unit all the way from the top of the cage all the way down to the base plate. Literally, you have a lot of mounting points all along here. Here you have some ¼ 20s, okay? You have 2 ¼ 20s here. You have 3 right here. On this side, you have ¼ 20 and 3/8. Now, it doesn't come with that code shoe either. I'll put that on there. That's an extra accessory. And you have ¼ 20 right here. And on the inside, you have ¼ 20 and 3/8. So there's nowhere on this cage unit you can't mount something. You also have them down here on the base plate. Like I was telling you, you have mounting points down here on the base plate. On the back here is where your safety pin is for your camera. So once you slide the camera on, it's a pin that lines it up when you slide it on, and this button locks in the camera, keeping the camera from slipping out. And on this side, you're going to use the lever here to lock the camera to the base plate. Now, this button is ratchetable, so you can pull it out if you need to and position it to a different position if you find yourself in an awkward position. So you just pull it out. It is ratchetable. It does not come with a handle or the rod, so you have to buy the rod separate and you have to buy the handle separate. This here is one of their handles that they do sell. This is a Nato style handle because the cage unit comes with a Nato style track built onto it, so you don't have to pay extra for that. It comes with a built-in Nato rail here, and you do have mounting points up here. So if you wanted to use another handle, if you felt that this Nato style handle is too expensive, you could just order handle from anyone and just mount it on here, because you do have mounting points. But if you decide to go with the Nato style handle, you have I think 3 different versions of this leather one. You get the black leather, brown leather, and red leather. And they have a plain Nato handle, which is hard rubber. And they have one that's made like a cheese handle. It has a lot of holes in it. You can mount whatever you want to the handle. And the Nato style handle do have a 3/8 and a 1/4 inch hole right here in the front if you wanted to mount something extra to there. All right. And it also has a built-in cold shoe. So if you want to add another cold shoe here, you already have one built here, but if you want to add another one here, you can, or you can add an articulating arm and mount something there. But the Nato style handle allows you to slide the handle along the track. So if your cage unit is off-centered a little bit from left to right, you can just slide this along the track once you get it to that perfect location, and then you can just lock it down. Okay, so that's what the Nato handle allows you to do. So this has been a review and an overview of the SmallRig DSLR cage unit. And if you got any questions or comments, don't hesitate to hit me up below. This is Joe from Benro Production. I thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I'm out. Thanks for watching.